and welcome to Ace of Cups. I am Bar and I'm a manifestation coach and I am a tarot reader. In this video, I want to talk about resistance. What is resistance and why things that we manifest take much longer to come. When I manifest, this is my way of manifesting. I think about the thing that I want to manifest and I imagine that I already saw that for a few times until it happens. Some things take more practice and some things happen as soon as possible. Now, why some things take longer to manifest? It has something with your past thoughts, your past traumas, and basically how your brain functions. For example, I want to manifest seeing a green car, okay? I have a neighbor with a green car, so it won't be very hard for me. I see it almost every day, and so for me, the concept of seeing green cars is not so foreign to my brain. I see green cars everywhere because for me, green cars exist and they are always around, and therefore it's so easy to spot them and see them, and I believe they exist. But what if it's a specific person? Let's say that you're trying to manifest back an ex and you had very bad experience with him or her. You broke up and it was very ugly and dirty, and you had fights and you broke up very very badly, and maybe you blocked each other in social media, and now you are here trying to manifest back your ex or literally anything else that you had bad experience with. Let's say it doesn't have to be just a love. It can be anything else. Let's say career, you're trying to manifest a new job, but you have a long past experiences of being turned down or very bad reviews on your job. You just have bad experience with it. So if you're trying to manifest a new thing that you already have bad experience with, you must let your resistance go. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't manifest with resistance. You can, but it might take a little bit longer than any other manifestations. Now, I want to make something clear. If you manifested seeing a green car, you manifested it, okay? It's not different from manifesting an SP. It's not different from manifesting a new job, a new car, a new whatever, okay? The only thing different that what you see is as meaningful, okay? There is no little manifestation. There's little meanings. So let's say I'm trying to manifest, let's say, an ex, and we have broke up and we have had really bad experiences, and now I want to manifest him or her. You have to affirm and say things like, he loves me, she loves me, he will text me soon, she will text me soon, etc. But deep inside, you know that you think that they might turn you down again, block you again, or maybe they are still blocking you. So this is a resistance, okay? All of these things, they don't exist in real life. They just exist in your brain. You can change the past and you can change your future and you can change your present. All you have to do is to affirm and be consistent about what you want. Let's say I had a really bad fight with my boyfriend and we fought, and now I'm like, oh no, it's gonna go downhill, we are going to break up and stuff, etc. So now I think very bad thoughts about myself, that I am not good enough, that this fight is so bad and I can't continue having any relationships. If you have that thought, you will never be able to manifest any kind of a relationship, because if you tell yourself that you are not worthy enough of your relationship, no relationship will ever come to you, or at least no good relationship will ever come to you. So how do I let go of resistance? First, as I said, I affirm against it, okay? But sometimes it might be harder for people to just affirm against it because sometimes it's harder than that. And secondly, you don't have to release resistance because everybody has resistance against something that they are manifesting, and many people had resistance against things and they still manifested it. So it will still come, it just will be delayed. If you still want to release resistance, because after all it's healthy, and you know, we let go trauma and stuff like that. So in order to do that, you still have to understand what is the resistance, because everybody has resistance, but not everybody knows what is the resistance. So let's say you are trying to manifest a job, but you think that you're not good enough because you had a lot of turns downs. So your resistance is that you are not good enough. So you have to change this. You have to tell yourself that you're good enough. You have to do things for yourself to make yourself believe that you're good enough. Also, ask yourself, who else in this world thinks that I am good enough? My mom, for example, thinks that I am the best in something, and yeah, this is one person who thinks that I'm the best, and maybe she's biased because she's my mom, but maybe she's actually right. Maybe I am. And if your mom is biased toward yourself, why aren't you biased toward yourself? Okay? Be biased toward yourself. It's the best thing that you can do to yourself. Maybe it's my best friend who thinks that I am the best, that I'm good enough, that I am fun. And adopt those thoughts toward yourself. And you can try listing all the things that you love about yourself. If it's a relationship, list 10 things that you think are good reason to date you. If it's a relationship, if it's a job, list 10 things that you think that you're good at. Okay, there's a lot of things to do, but the very first step is to recognize what is your resistance. If you still don't recognize what is your resistance, the best thing to do is just encourage yourself, thinking that you are worthy of the thing that you want. Let's say I'm currently manifesting more followers on my Instagram. So I tell myself I am having many followers on my Instagram, and I have a resistance towards it because it's my fourth time trying to raise my followers on Instagram. So I have 3 times already that it failed, but it doesn't mean anything. I am worthy of many followers. I am worthy of fans. I am worthy of having all this audience following me and liking my posts and just, you know, buying my stuff and commissioning me. And I'm worthy of this. It doesn't matter that I tried 3 times already. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change. So, anyways, this is resistance. So I'll just recap everything. Resistance is when you have some kind of blocks. I don't like the word blocks, but it's just I try to look for another word for resistance. Some kind of mental blocks against your manifestation. It's beliefs that go against your manifestation. It's sometimes so specific, like if you had a fight with the person that you're trying to manifest. And sometimes it's much bigger than that. Maybe it comes from your childhood or things that you've been told. For example, if I am manifesting money, but my parents used to tell me that money doesn't grow on trees, it is also a resistance. It's a contradicting belief. What you have to do to let go of this resistance? First, you don't have to let go. You can manifest with it, but it not might be as fast as maybe you want me to be. Secondly, it is very easy to let go of resistance. All you have to do is affirm against it, maybe script or do whatever that you feel to let go of it. Third, if you don't know what is your resistance, you can just affirm from self-concept and making yourself feel better. List 10 things that I like about myself, etc. And this will speed up your manifestation. But A little note for the ending. Please do not look at time when you're manifestation. Don't ask yourself, why is it not coming, why is it not coming, why is it not coming? Because if you do it, you will delay it even more, because then you are just looking at it not here, while you have to act as if it's already here. So this was my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are interested in coaching using tarot readings, or you just need any kind of tarot readings, please click on the link below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.